Hi guys, welcome back to my channel. So today I wanted to make a video on how I clean and sterilise the Tommee Tippee Perfect Prep machine. I know this machine is quite controversial, so please do your research and decide if this is something that you want to use, but it does work for us and our family, and that's why we have it. And I thought that a video like this would be helpful for those of you who do own one. The first thing we're going to do is empty the water tank. As you can see, I have about just over half the tank filled with water, and we want to empty that before we do clean and sterilise. So I'm going to remove this bottle tray out first and then place the jug just under where the water is going to come out. Once that jug is in place, I'm going to come round the side of the machine, and as you can see there are 3 buttons. I'm going to press the very first one, the one with a teardrop shape, and when I press it down you will see that one of the lights come on. And this light is just to let you know that the water is being drained from the machine. So yeah, we're just going to let that do its thing and empty out. As you can see here, it does get quite loud, and that is absolutely normal. Don't think that your machine is about to break or anything like that. It is a bit worrying, but it's absolutely fine. And then when it's ready, you will hear it beep, and then you know that the tank has emptied. And now when we look at the tank, we can see that the water has completely emptied. And if I remove the jug out of the way, we can see that the empty warning light is on. Okay, so I'm just going to grab a plate so I can place my filter onto this plate. Take the top off of the machine. And the filter is in this plastic hopper, so I'm just going to remove the hopper and push the filter up from the bottom. I will have a video up soon on how to change the filter, so yeah, keep an eye out for that one. I will leave it linked up at the top for when it is ready. I'm going to put the filter on the plate and then just put it to one side, ready to put back in for after we have finished sterilising the machine. So now I'm going to take this empty hopper, the lid of the machine and the bottle tray, and I'm going to go downstairs and give those a nice clean. I just use regular washing up liquid. It's up to you if you want to use anything special. I've always done this and it's been absolutely fine. We've had no problems, so I'll continue to do this. Now that they're all soaked up, I'm just going to rinse them off, and then I'm going to put them all together and take them back upstairs so that we can continue sterilising the machine. I'm just going to take the time to put the bottle tray back together because it does come in 2 halves. Now that we're back upstairs, I'm going to take the clean empty hopper and put it back into the machine so that that can be sterilised as well. I'm going to put some fresh new water into the machine, and I'm going to fill it up all the way to the top. One jug fills about halfway up, so I'm going to fill it up with 2 jugs of water, and they're about 1 litre per jug. And as you can see, while I'm pouring this water in, the empty warning light has switched off because there's now some water in the tank. I use these Milton Sterilizing Tablets to sterilise the machine and also to do cold water sterilisation if that's something that I have to do when we go away or anything like that. It does come in liquid form as well, so it really is up to you which one you prefer. I just find these a little bit easier to use. They come in little sachets like this that are stuck together, so I'm just going to rip the sachets apart and then open one up. I'm going to split the tablet in half because that's all you need for the machine. I'm going to save the other half back in the wrapper. It's a fold wrapper, so you can scrunch it all up together so that you get a nice seal on it. And then the half that I still have in my hand, I'm going to put into the water in the machine. And as you can see, it's starting to dissolve in the water, and it only takes about 15 minutes for the sterilisation to be complete. So we're going to come back in 15 minutes to carry on with the rest of the sterilisation and cleaning process. So now that the 15 minutes have passed, the machine is sterile, so I'm just going to empty the tank again. So again, I'm just going to go around to the side of the machine and turn on the first teardrop button. And as you can see, the light has come on again and the water is starting to drain. Because the machine was completely full this time, this jug is too small to hold all of the water. So what I like to do is press the big on and off switch at the top, and that will stop the water. I'll empty the jug and then come back and press the button on the side again, and that will continue the cleaning process. And then same thing again, a really loud noise, and then you'll get your beeps and the empty tank light will show. I'm just going to get rid of all the water that's been collected, and I'm going to go turn the kettle on. Our kettle holds 1.75 litres of water, and I find that that is exactly the right amount to fill up the prep machine with. So once that's boiled, I'm going to take it upstairs and fill the prep machine with the boiling water. So you've got to be really careful with this part. The only time you'll ever put boiling water into the machine is if you are cleaning it or if you need to descale the machine. And again, I'll have a separate video for that coming up once the descaling warning light comes up. And I will film that video for you. So as you can see, the empty warning light has turned off, but we have another light that's on, and this is the temperature light, and this is to say that there is boiling water in the machine. But yes, now that the water is in, we're going to go back round to the side and press that same button on the side of the machine and let the water drain again. Just as before, there is more than 1 litre of water in the machine at the moment, so we will need to empty the jug. So again, I'm just going to press the on-off switch so that the water stops flowing and get rid of the water. Come back with the empty jug and press the button on the side again to start the process again. Once all that boiling water has drained, I am going to do that process again. So I'll do the boiling water process twice, and that is pretty much it. We're going to put our machine back together, fill it up with fresh new water ready to use. So at first we need to put the filter back in, so I'm going to grab my plate again with the filter and put the filter straight into the machine. You just need to give it a little press when you do put it into the machine, just so that it goes in properly. Once that's in, I'm going to get a fresh jug of water and I'm going to start filling the machine up. As I'm filling the machine, you'll notice that the temperature light does go off as well as the machine cools down, and eventually as the water does go through the filter, the empty warning light will turn off as well. While the water is filtering through, I'm going to put the lid back on and give the outside a clean. I use these antibacterial wipes. You can use any antibacterial wipes. These are just some cheap ones I found at Wilko's. So I'm going to use that to wipe down all of the outside of the machine, and especially the bit where the milk comes out, because that does get a little bit gunked up. I'm going to put the tray back in place, put the jug on the tray, and then we are going to run a test cycle. As you can see, the button has gone red. So the test cycle doesn't give you a hot shot. So when you do press it and it goes red and the water isn't hot, don't think that your machine's broken. That is absolutely normal. It's just to make sure that the machine is working right, and that's why you need to do it before you actually do make milk. I want to press it again, it's going to go green and it's going to dispense some more water. So normally they do recommend you do the test cycle on 4 ounces. You don't have to, mine's on 5. It's not too high an ounce. If it was on 8 I would have brought it down because you're using a lot of water just for a test run. But 5 and 4 ounces, there's not much difference in them. Once that's done, I'm happy that the test run has completed. I'm just going to show you that the machine is now ready, because the next time you press it, it will dispense some hot water. So I don't need to make a bottle right now, I'm just going to do it in this jug. And as you can hear, the machine is now making some noises, it's starting to steam up, and it's dispensed the hot shot. And then when I press it again, the machine has gone green and it is dispensing a cool shot to make sure that the milk is at a perfect temperature. So there you go guys, that's how I clean and sterilise my Tommee Tippee prep machine. I do this about once a month just to keep on top of everything. But yeah, I hope you found this video helpful. Please give it a thumbs up if you did. Leave any comments down below if you have any questions. Subscribe if you haven't already, and I'll see you next time. Take care. Bye.